Welcome back to the LFC Transfer Hub, your number one source for everything breaking at Anfield. First news is Ryan Gravenberch interview, new contract, love for Liverpool and the future. Second news is Liverpool star Andy Robertson reveals the truth behind Tottenham transfer talks. Let's start. Ryan Gravenberch jumped at the opportunity to extend his stay at Liverpool, a club that now holds a special place in his heart. The Dutch midfielder, who arrived from Bayern Munich in September 2023, put pen to paper on a new long-term contract with the Reds today. Gravenberch has enjoyed a life-changing 2.5 years at Anfield, becoming a Premier League winner in 2024-25 and father for the first time. After committing his future, the 23-year-old told Liverpool.com in an exclusive interview how he is hoping to create many more lasting memories. Ryan, congratulations on signing a new contract with Liverpool. How do you feel at this moment? I feel really good. I was really proud to extend my contract at such a big club, so I'm really happy that I can stay for many more years. How easy a decision was it for you and your family? Really easy, to be honest. I felt directly the trust from the club, also from the manager. The decision for me was easy to make. My family is also happy here. We are now here almost 3 years, so I know everything already. I'm happy that I'm here. You became a title winner and a dad while you've been here. What does this club mean to you now? A special place in my heart, of course. What you said, I became a dad here. I also won the title with Liverpool. I think there are no better days than that. I'm really happy that I'm here. Does it feel like home now? There's plenty of Dutch people here too. Of course. What you said, there's plenty of Dutch people here. Obviously, we have Cody Gakpo, Jeremy Frimpong, and Virg van Dijk, the coaching staff as well. It's easy to communicate with them, and it's nice to have them here. How different are you as a player from the one that arrived nearly 3 years ago? Good question. I've learned a lot, of course. When I came here, I had to adapt to everything: a new country, a new club, met new people. And now, what I said, it's like a big family. I know everything. As a player, I think I improved a lot and became a better version of myself as well. I got a lot from Liverpool. You also got a new position while you've been a Liverpool player. How much do you enjoy that role and feel it suits your game? It's really nice to play there. When I first arrived, it was totally different. And then when Arne Slot came, he put me there. Of course, it goes with ups and downs, but since then I think we did a really great job. I'm enjoying it. I always said back in the days I didn't like to defend. But now when I take the ball from someone, I really enjoy it and it makes me hungry to do it more. I really like the position. I know there's a long way to go in your career, but could you imagine spending the rest of it in that position? And could you have ever thought that when the boss first told you he was going to use you there? To be honest, when the boss told me first, I couldn't believe it. But after I played a few games, I really enjoyed the position. So I think this is my position now. If it's for the 6 or 8. I'm enjoying playing there, and I'm a midfielder, so I'll give my best. Do you still believe there's more to come from you though? You're still very young. Yeah, of course. I'm still 23 years old, so I can do much better as well, but we will see in the many years to come. I think there will be a better version of myself in the future. I think one area you're keen to improve is your goal-scoring record. You're currently on your joint best in a season at Liverpool, and I know your dad has been encouraging you to shoot more. Is that an area you've been working hard on? Yes, I think last season I didn't score, and this season I've already scored 4 goals. Yeah, I listened to my dad more as well. Obviously in the summer we trained together, and that was one of the aims I had to improve. This season is going really good. You've lifted 2 trophies in your Liverpool career so far. Seeing what those moments meant to the supporters, has that made you hungry for more? Yes, the Carabao Cup was nice, but then the Premier League in the stadium with the fans, it's a feeling that you cannot describe. In the future, I want to win with Liverpool more silverware. With you committing your future here, the new players showing what they can do, and an experienced core, do you think the club is well set up for future success? We have a good group with experienced players and also young players, new players that came in. I think when it all comes together and it clicks, we're going to be a really good team. It's not been the easiest of seasons, but the possibility of lifting silverware remains very much there. Is that motivating yourself and your teammates for the run-in? Of course. What you said, it's not the best season we are having, but we still have the FA Cup that we could win. We're still in the Champions League, so we will give our best, and I think everyone has this also in their heads. Hopefully we can get some at the end of the season. Now you've signed this deal, what are your hopes in the short and long term? For the short term, end the season as good as possible, and for the long term, win many more trophies with Liverpool. Just finally, a word on the relationship you've established with the supporters who have a chant for you. What's your message to them? I have a really nice relationship with them. Always when I do something good in the stadium, I hear them singing my chant. I'm really grateful for the supporters because without them we would not be where we are now. In the future, we want to give them many more trophies, so hopefully we can get that done. Second news is Liverpool star Andy Robertson reveals the truth behind Tottenham transfer talks. Andy Robertson says it was he who decided to snub interest from Tottenham in the winter transfer window to remain at Liverpool, and then hinted he is ready to sign a contract extension. The veteran left-back, 31, emerged as a surprise target for Spurs in the final throes of January, presenting Robertson with the chance to bring the curtain down on his 9-year spell at Anfield. The Reds were happy to listen to what the Scotland captain wanted to do given the tremendous service he has given to the club since joining in 2017, before an injury to Joe Gomez complicated matters. But it was ultimately Robertson who made the call to stay with Liverpool, something he confirmed after Friday night's 3-1 win over Wolves in the FA Cup. And he hinted that is ready to extend his near-decade-long stay on Merseyside despite the fact he is likely to have no shortage of suitors at the end of the season, when he would be available on a Bosman transfer. There was obviously interest there. There were discussions had with both sets of clubs, Robertson said, but the decision was that I wanted to stay. We stayed at Liverpool and that was the decision made. I was never not committed. I've been committed to Liverpool for the last 8.5 or 9 years now, and I'll be committed until I'm no longer needed. That's always been my mindset. This club has given me everything and I've given this club everything. It's been a fantastic relationship, so hopefully that continues, and obviously January happened, but it is now gone. Now we move forward, and like I said, my focus never came off trying to help the lads on the pitch and in training. Whatever was happening behind the scenes happened, and all I can say is that I kept focusing on football. Summer signing Milos Kerkez has usurped Robertson in Arne Slot's team this season, but the Scot produced an impressive performance to help Liverpool reach the FA Cup quarter-finals at Molineux, breaking the deadlock in fine fashion. He stressed that while talks would remain private, fans would be the first to know once there is news on the contract front. Robertson continued, "I've always said that the talks will stay between me and the club. I don't think it will get played out in public. It is not one of them. I have got an amazing relationship with Richard Hughes and with Mike Gordon and Michael Edwards. I've had a good relationship with these people, and these people brought me to the football club. They have helped make me who I am, so in that respect, we've had a fantastic relationship. I think out of respect to them and they have respected me, then the conversations will be in-house. When a decision is made and we're getting to the point where I only have 3 months left on my contract, it will be announced to you guys."